The original station at Bradford Interchange, named Bradford Exchange, was opened by the joint efforts of Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway and the Great Northern Railway on the 9th of May 1850. In 1867, the Leeds, Bradford and Halifax Junction Railway had previously used Bradford Adolphus Street, built a link to the tracks in Exchange Station to join the two existing companies. Adolphus Street Station was then closed to passenger use. The railway station was completely rebuilt on the same site in 1880 with 10 bay platforms and 2 arched roofs. Constructed of wrought iron, these rested on the outer sides of plain stone walls in a classical Corinthian style columns down the middle. Glass covered the middle half and timber slate covered the outer quarters for each span. The 4 end screens were glazed in a fan pattern and decorative timber outing edging. The dimensions were a length of 450 feet and a width of 100 feet for each arch and a height of 80 feet track to apex. The railway station, which never had a formal frontage, instead passengers entered from an opening in the northwest side. In its 1920s heydays, it served routes to Wakefield Westgate via Ardersley, used by many of the city through trains to London King's Cross, Wakefield Kirkgate via Batley and Ossett, Keighley and Halifax via Queensbury, Mirfield via Cleckheaton, and to Leeds via the Pudsey Loop in addition to its current lines. These, however, have all closed by the end of 1966, most fallen to the Beeching Axe. By 1973, the railway station with its 10 platforms was deemed too large and was again rebuilt, this time on a different site slightly further south. The old Exchange station was demolished soon afterwards and was used at the time as a car park. The site now houses Bradford Crown Court and is due to be developed as the Justice Court with the new Magistrates and Coroners Courts. In 1977, a bus station was built alongside, and in 1983 the station was renamed Bradford Interchange to link buses and trains in a covered environment. The bus station featured a large ridge and furrow design of overall roof, which was subsequently demolished in 1999 to allow the rebuilding of the bus station, which had opened in 2001. This was paid for partly by the sale of some adjacent land to the south of the site and now some surplus land on the old bus station site. During the 1970s and 1980s, the station was considered as the mainline station for Bradford, with express services to London King's Cross, Trans-Pennine services to Liverpool and Newcastle, and summer Saturday services to the southwest. The intercity services were moved to Bradford Forster Square in 1992 when the line was electrified. This station also had an adjacent Red Stars platform parcels terminus, but like most of the other mainline stations following the privatisation of British Rail, it lost this facility during the 1990s. So we'll get started here at Bradford Interchange with 158902, arriving with the 1331 Northern service from Halifax to Hull. Departing off in the other direction, running 11 minutes late, is 195012 and 195014 with the 1321 Northern service from Chester to Leeds. Right behind him, departed is 195104, departed with the 1333 Northern service from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. And all turned around and ready to go. 158902 departs 5 minutes late, heading for Hull. Another 158 departed is 158786 with the 1336 Northern service to Huddersfield. Let's keep the 158s rolling now with the departure of 158756 with the 1351 Northern service from Hull to Halifax. Arriving 5 minutes late for Northern is 195126, working 1353 Northern service from Manchester Victoria to Leeds. And all turned around and ready to go. 195126 still departs 5 minutes late for Leeds. In today's battle of just who has the squeakiest brakes, we see the arrival of 195003 and 195024 and 180-107, with the 1404 Northern service from Leeds to Chester and terminating with a Grand Central service off London King's Cross. Next to arriving to the station is 195113 with the 1408 Northern service from Blackpool North to York. Whilst all turned around and ready to go, 195024 and 195003 depart for Chester. And itself all turned around and ready to go. 195113 departs for York. Arriving to terminate with a Northern Rail service off Huddersfield is 150-222. Next train in to arrive is 195131 with the 1417 Northern service from York to Blackpool North. And all turned around and ready to go. 195131 departs for Blackpool North. Arriving 7 minutes late is 195010 and 195022, working the 1421 Northern service from Chester to Leeds. And all turned and ready to go. 195022 and 195010 head off for Leeds. 8 minutes late. Next into the station is 158756 with the 1431 Northern service from Halifax to Hull. This today was terminated at Leeds due to a shortage of train crew. And here comes our train in the form of 195014 and 195012, running about 4 minutes late with the 1433 Northern service from Leeds to Manchester Victoria. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed what you saw, click on the 2 videos here at the end screen. Helps out the channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you are new and got this far. And we'll see you all in the next video, folks, wherever that may take us. We'll see you then, folks.